No, I'm not trying to clickbait you. I really want to talk. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and this is a topic I would typically put over on my second channel, Hugging the Cactus, where we talk about mental health and other issues and second chances and all these things. And I appreciate all of you that have subscribed over there to hear those stories. But I wanted to talk about it here because this issue is affecting this channel. And it's affecting me and my mental health. And I realize it's not just me. It's a lot of creators right now on this platform that apparently we can't even say right now because they're suppressing the views if you talk about this topic. So it's a twofold thing I want to discuss here because I know there's a lot of other creators who are feeling a heat right now of just views sinking as you're doing the same thing that you've always done. And when that kind of thing happens from a creator standpoint, it really can affect you. You know, you're running a certain pace, and then suddenly it's just like your legs are just, you know, chopped off at the knees, and you're quick. What am I doing wrong? Do you guys just not care anymore? Do you not like my content? All this stuff goes through, and it can really affect you as a creator and as a human. That's just another reason why this platform is so frustrating. And yes, we sign up for it ourselves, but a lot of us, you know, rely on this income and the things that we do here, and the platform is just not transparent about what they do. And so I wanted to share a little bit of my story here in case some of you, I know a lot of people who watch me also have their own channels as well, to sort of just try to turn this, what could be just a negative complaining video, into something a little bit more informative and hopefully positive is what my goal is here today. So thank you guys for watching and staying tuned. And yes, I'm going to try to put ads in this video because, man, right now us creators are feeling it. So bear with me. Tell me if you even saw one. Great. If you saw one, hopefully then we have not been suppressed and I'm tiptoeing along the line without saying the certain keywords that get us into trouble. All right, so let me start with my own sort of examples here. So I want to open up I'm opening up. You can see now sort of what this is. I'm not supposed to really reveal this, but who cares? People can figure it out if they put it in an algorithm program themselves. But this is the video I posted of my Fast and the Furious reaction. This was sort of like right away. This is earlier that morning. This isn't today. This was then. And I get these alerts as you sort of post a video of sort of how the video is doing. And this was a trending topic. It was a big reaction. I thought a pretty good thumbnail, good title. And this did not perform. It just, and this was one of many in a row that YouTube decided to not put out there. And so, you know, you take it with a grain of salt. You're just like, all right, well, maybe this, you know, who knows, whatever's going on. But you see that the numbers are less and less. And then I followed up with another video that I thought was really great. It had huge traction on social media. It was a really good topic. This Idris Elba, where the BBC tried to say he wasn't black enough. It was ridiculous. Really passionate story that I actually really cared about. And again, same problem. It was doing even less, performing even lower than the last one. And so I saw these numbers, and this has been an issue I've been talking about online of the fact that, like, they're just not getting shared to the audience. And then you guys were telling me, no, I'm subscribed. I've hit the bell. I'm not even getting the videos. I have to go check on Twitter or check your homepage in order to get the videos. And then you guys were telling me in the thread. And so YouTube then responds, thanks for tag, just to confirm your subs reporting that no notifications are sending out, or just that your videos aren't showing up. Both. We recommend making sure you're selecting the sub bell for all notifications and checking the settings on their app and phone would be a great help too. So not only do you have to subscribe here, as it says here, I'm showing you just so you know, not only do you have to do that, subscribe, and then the bell to all. It's already like so many steps right there I just showed you that you have to do to get notifications on your videos. But apparently it's not enough. You have to also go into your settings. You have to check your settings. So now I have to ask all of you who've already done 2 steps, who've already agreed to be alerted when a video comes in. No, that's not enough. Now go check your settings to make sure they haven't unchecked certain settings to make sure that you actually are getting alerted for the things you clicked. That's how frustrating this is. And they create these multiple steps so they can just sort of trick you along the way if they need to and continue to do these practices that are clearly shady. Just and beyond, I can only be assumed because it's not just me complaining about this, and I'll show you that next. But it just feels like, you know, thanks for confirming we've sent you, and then they send you a DM, and then all they do is just send you a bunch of links to pre-written articles that sort of repeat the same blah, 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 never really acknowledging the fact that clearly something is up in the YouTube platform. And that's the biggest problem. And so as I was doing my own homework and looking at this, I watched this. So as I was watching real time as that Idris Elba video was going, and then watched this sort of the real time view. It was 7:29. So this was me refreshing it while I was sort of doing some homework, and I was recording it just in case something wonky would happen. And then 7:29 goes down to 7:12. Huh? Wait, what? Did you guys see that too? Yeah. It just went down to 7:12. So the views just shrunk while it's going there. Now, one could argue, well, Andy, it's the real, and then it goes up one by one. One could argue, oh, it's just the real time. It's hard to tell. Who knows? But again, this is not the first time I've caught this doing this on my phone. It does it all the time, and I don't believe that the YouTube analytics of Google and its AI capabilities are just whatever it's just an accident. Come on. Something fishy's going on, and even when you're doing something fishy, it's easy to catch it and then blame it on the refreshing problems. So look, the bottom line is, this platform is troublesome for a lot of reasons. So I started snooping around doing some more, and then here was Mr. MXR Plays did a video that I found through some other videos through the quartering and whatnot, who shared, and Neurotic who shared this. But watch this.
For like the first hour, and then this happened. All right, check it out. So it starts at 9.2 thousand. I refresh.
9,100.
9,100. 9,000. This is literally happening in seconds, by the way.
Refresh
okay, I'm
again.
not like editing this video. I'm just refreshing the
What?
page.
Yeah.
And the likes are just disappearing. It just kept on going.
That's insane. This is insane. So we caught them red-handed. Well, it's just the algorithm refreshing. Sure it is. Okay, YT. I can't even say your name now, apparently, because now it's crazy. And so look, I'm trying to find the pot, right? The glass half empty. When I saw all this, you can be more frustrated, or you can realize, okay, great, it's not just me. And that's really what I wanted to sort of parlay out there. It's not just you. If you're having trouble, it was hitting me because I'm like, man, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing the same types of videos that I would typically get, set amount of views for. But man, something's wrong. Something's wrong with me, my content, etc. That it does hurt you when it just dips for no reason, and there's no way to fix it, or not even know, well, what am I doing wrong? And so to see that it's other people out there having these same problems helps. But the problem is, it's not just like a quarterly that feels like, oh, well, it's just a seasonal thing. Maybe I thought everyone's just going back outside. They're just not watching YouTube anymore. But no, you snoop around, you look around, you're like, oh no, there's some suppression going on. Absolutely. And why would they ever admit it? They never admit it. They're not going to tell you, oh yeah, we've been suppressing views because we're testing how to get rid of the dislike button. That's a theory that the Quartering has put out, which I watched a lot of these videos to sort of gather who knows why, because they've been on this platform recently trying to figure it out. And his deduction was that, yes, they're doing some sort of testing phase. This happens once in a while. It can happen every 4 months. Something happens, and for a week or two, dips, and then they come back with some new update on the whole platform, and then suddenly things get back to normal, is what he thinks. He thinks at some point in the next couple weeks, hopefully, things will get back to normal and sort of go to where they were, because he suspects, based off of previous examples, that YouTube is currently testing something. Now, a lot of people suspect it's that dislike button that they're removing is what's happening here. So again, the fact that it takes us to sort of say that, and YouTube can't just say, listen, every once in a while we do updates, and when we do that, there can be some problems with the algorithm. We're working our best to figure it out, but just be prepared. Yes, views and likes may go down. It is what it is. Best of luck. It's our platform. Just say it. Just say it, so we can at least have a better peace of mind. That's what's really upsetting, because YouTube will just keep lying about it, and then make us creators think that we're not good, that we're not doing good work. And that's really what I wanted to talk about here, because I know a lot of you have channels that you're watching this and you're struggling, maybe yourself. And I want to make sure look, it's not just you. Here's another one. What's going on? Engagement is going to, both are down roughly 50%. This is Neurotic. He has a very dedicated base that watches. I don't believe suddenly out of nowhere, 50% just tuned out. I don't believe it. Likes were disappearing on the live stream in the tunes of thousands. This is messed up. Thanks for the screenshots, and then good on Master of the TDS here. You say you'll fix it before you said it was broken at all. Just it was just updating. Make up your minds. All we ask is for transparency. Facts. We're working to fix the issue, like being removed, but our system also regularly validates its YouTube engagement metrics. Blah blah blah. More info here. Always to links that don't ever help. Hope this helps clarify. No, it never does. It's not accurate, though. I've seen subscribers go down a little after every time we gain more subscribers. Facts. I've plateaued. I know many big channels, we've all just plateaued. No one's getting anything because they're just not promoting it, or they're sort of suppressing it. I don't buy this answer at all, with due respect. Thanks for the follow-up. The adjustment in the channel subscriber count is normal because our system constantly validates it to remove, close spam accounts. More info here. Let us know. Da, da, da. I believe this if it didn't happen just as I gained subscribers because of a live stream. It showed 325 subscribers at the start of the stream, but then by the end it had gone down to 322, which was less than I had originally. Is this normal to happen? We can't say. Anyway, sigh. In other words, you don't have an answer. All right, I get it. Just frustrating because we work so hard. And that's the reality. When I saw this, it's like, it's true. So many channels like this, we're just busting our ass to give them content, and we get no benefits, nothing. It's all under freelance. You know, it is what it is. And certain big creators get to a certain level where they can afford to have some dips because they're making so much more money. But it's the smaller creators like this guy, me, Lewis at Nerd Report, Jody, all of us are Nerd Tots. All of us are just sitting here just trying to scrape by and get through. And there's a lot more of us than there are the big people who make tons and tons of money. And so it's just, you know, it can be very bad for your mental health, for your creators, the people who are making your content, who you're supposed to be encouraging and helping, to just have no transparency is really what the reality is. And so then you go and you look and you see, you know, big channels with, you know, 1 million subscribers have the same problem. And then what's really interesting is this video just did not do well. In fact, I don't know if I've refreshed since today. Let's see how much it's gone in the day. It was 66,000 yesterday. Look, it's terrible compared to what he typically gets. Media is lying, so whenever it's about the media, it goes down. But yeah, his views have gone down tremendously than what they typically are. And even if you look, and it just sort of tells. And then you go to an even bigger one, such as Phil DeFranco, and he's making the accusation that they're protecting people like those big makeup gurus who got in big trouble, and the sponsors aren't even pulling. They're still making money off those people while they were caught doing things that are just abhorrent and not okay at all, even to like, well, you learned your lesson. No. Come on, you pull sponsors off YouTube for way worse, for way less, I mean, and they're giving him a pass. But when he does topics about sort of the YouTube darlings, it gets pulled down. And so this one, he said it was, he says, I want to play this clip actually. This is the best example to sort of end on as we move forward. Before we do though, let's see. Did this get suppressed? Let's see. Tell me if you got it. All right. I got to put the ads in. That's how we pay our bills. Or you can always support any of your creators if they have a link tree or links in the description. Nobody clicks the description anymore, but I'm telling you guys, whether it's me or anybody you watch, this is a ad for all YouTube creators you support. Always tip your creators. It says we don't treat you like money. I remember there's a famous thing where PewDiePie's always, never treat your audience as dollar signs. Absolutely. He's right. I treat you guys as producers. You guys are keeping us channels going on because you are the people who, without it, we can't do it. We can't create as much content until we get to a point where we can get sponsors and other people to do it. We don't have to rely on that. Then great. But for a lot of you, yeah, you are the producers of this channel because we entertain you and you like that. So I'm so grateful. And that's one of the other things I wanted to do in this video is thank all of you who are still watching at this point. You are clearly a fan. You've made it this far, 13 minutes into a video of mine. You're hearing me. You're listening to me. I can't, especially this month. For real, I can't thank you enough. It means so much to me that you're here watching at this point in the video. And to all of you who have subscribed, donated, whatever, this link isn't just about money. This link is subscribe to all my other channels or follow me on the social media to sort of keep things relevant and get the word out there. I can't thank you enough if you've already been to this link and you've helped in any way and clicked any of these things. You are so important and instrumental to this channel and this challenge of trying to, work on this platform. I am in your debt. I'm here. You are my bosses. You are the producers of this channel. Thank you guys so much. We're going to celebrate again tonight live. It's Thursday. Every Tuesday and Thursday night we're live. Make sure you tune in 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll try and put a link at the end of this video so you can come and let's celebrate and have some fun tonight like we do every Tuesday, Thursday night, 9 p.m. But thank you guys for everybody who's done that. But now getting to I want to get to this because Phil DeFranco, who's massively popular on the platform and usually stands up for them, and he's gotten in his own problems of sponsorships and issues, but in this issue, he's spot on, and he shows proof of what's going on. I want to share this clip.
YouTube, in its infinite wisdom, decides this People shouldn't see this. And so they make it so where the video would normally populate for you or other people, it doesn't show up. To give you an example, the video prior to that, which was actually one of our worst performing videos of the last 10, is just under 1 million views, just under 7 million impressions, an impression click-through rate of 11.3%, with the average impressions on a video that doesn't like super blow up being somewhere between 7 to 10 million. And then we compare that to yesterday's video, just over 500,000 views, an impression click-through rate of 22.5%. People were very interested in the contents of the video, but get ready for it, only 1.1 million impressions. Which is wild because I've been told by people at YouTube in the past that when I get suppressed, it just means that underage, non-subscribed people don't get my videos. But that's a lie, because according to YouTube's own analytics, the people that watch me under the age of 18 is under 1%. And when you look at the number of impressions on a normal video compared to what happened yesterday, they didn't make it so that I was only going out to 99% of people, 90% of people, 80% of people. They cut my reach down to 10 to 15%. That is genuinely crazy. Meaning that if YouTube did not suppress and smother this video, they treated it like one of my worst performing videos in the last 2 weeks, it would have around 1.35 million views, or just to even be super conservative, 1 million plus. And understand, the reason that this is an issue is so disconnected from money. Whether that video got 200,000 views, 2 million, 20 million views, I was getting paid the same. Right? We got so used to being demonetized, I built out a whole new business to make sure that every single show that I release, every single thing, has monetization on it through an in-show sponsor. And for you,
look, he's right, but he's also tricking you a little bit, because that's a lie. He makes money on $1 million video, a 1 million viewed video. Come on, Phil, that's ridiculous. You make a lot of money on a 1 million viewed video. I mean, still, you have a couple $1,000 easy. That's not, for a lot of the people watching, that can do that. That's really successful. So when you're doing that daily, that's revenue. It's additional revenue. So don't. I hate when they try to. Well, it doesn't matter. Kudos for him and his sponsorships. Absolutely, I'm sure he's doing even better in that regard. And when you get to that level, that's what you do. So he's right. But it's still additional money that you're losing, which helps to pay your bill, to build the brand, the business, whatever. And no business should lose that additional income, especially since YouTube, gets to showcase it and have it on its platform to keep you there and watch more. So yeah, anyway, focusing on the first part of that, which is, yes, that is just evidence right there that they're suppressing. They're totally suppressing him. And he's a very popular channel, one of the OGs of this channel, who I, love him or hate him, does a really good job of producing a daily news show. I mean, he's been here forever. It looks professional. He gets big sponsors. He's got a very loyal fan base, and you got to respect it. And they don't seem to want to respect it, which is crazy to me. You wouldn't be here, YT, without him. And so the fact that they'll just so flippantly throw people out like this, it's scary. So regardless of all this, again, I'm not trying to be here to complain. I mean, it does suck, and it's frustrating, and it doesn't help. But what helps is at least hearing and people talk about it. And that's why I wanted to make sure we're talking about it. That's the thing. We need to talk for real, not just about these issues, but if you're ever feeling down, if you're ever feeling against the wall and you're like, damn, should I just give up? Should I stop doing this? Put it out there to somebody you trust or somebody you love, or somebody will hear you, and try to get some feedback and figure out, because maybe you aren't alone is really what the reality is. Mental health is no joke. And if you don't take care of it, if you're always just on Twitter or just on screens, you are going to deteriorate. It's reality. You got to get outside, get some fresh air, drink lots of water, move around the best you can in any way you can. Keep just your mind moving aside from screens. Look away from it once in a while, and just make sure you're talking to people and staying positive. I couldn't do this without you guys. You guys are so important to me. I appreciate that you take the time to watch my videos and hear and care about what I think about and what I share with you guys. I really believe in this community. I'm so grateful for it. It's really is so special what we're building here and what we've been able to rebuild. So thank you to everybody. This is a positive video to turn what could be a very big negative, complaining video. No, this is a thank you video and just a warning to all. Don't let the negative just take you down. Make sure you go look around, ask around, and figure it out. Is it just you? No, this isn't just me. So I shouldn't be so offended. I can be annoyed and I can be frustrated, but at least I know it's not my hard work that's being destroyed. It's just YouTube in general is clearly trying to hurt us all for some whatever the reason may be. So all of you who have subscribed or helped, guys, thank you again. The Linktree link is in there. Always if you can't monetarily help, you can help in other ways by following and subscribing to all the channels. And you can also just hit that subscribe here if you haven't already. Hit the bell. Check your settings, like I guess you have to do now. Just insanely frustrating. Smash the like button. I'm going to keep track of this like button and leave a comment. Let's see if we can really help. I made it all the way, Andy. You can leave down the comments below to ensure that I know who's really paying attention. Thank you guys so much. Again, stay tuned tonight, 9 p.m. We will be there. I don't know why is the music. Do you hear it? It's not there. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see you there. Thanks everybody for watching.